Raising your first $10 million hedge fund might sound like a huge challenge, but in reality, it's less about having the perfect strategy and more about understanding what investors actually want. Many talented traders struggle to raise capital because they focus only on performance, but professional investors, family officers, high net worth individuals, and institutional allocators look at several key factors before writing a check. In this video, we're going to break down 5 investor things that investors look for when allocating their first $10 million to a hedge fund, and how you can position your fund to attract serious capital. Hey, it's Frank Nagy. Welcome to my channel where we help financial entrepreneurs grow their business in the financial markets. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Number 1, a clear investment strategy. The first thing investors want is a clear and understandable investment strategy. Your pitch deck shouldn't sound complicated or mysterious. If an investor can understand how you make money in a few minutes, they usually won't invest. Strong hedge fund strategies are typically easy to explain. Global macro trading, quantitative strategies, long-short equities, and cyber currency arbitrage, just to name a few. Investors want to know what markets you trade in and what opportunity exists and how you generate consistent returns. Number 2, a real track record. The second thing investors want is proof that you can actually trade and make money. Ideally, this includes a verifiable trading track record through brokerage statements, third-party performance reports, and a risk drawdown statistics. Even a 12 to 24-month track record can be enough to attract early investors if the results are strong and consistent. But remember, investors care about risk management just as much as returns. A strategy with steady gains, controlled drawdowns is often more attractive than one with extreme volatility. Hiring experienced hedge fund consultant like Frank Nagy Financial Services will greatly reduce the burden of setting up your hedge fund. A good consultant will make the appropriate introductions with fund administrators, auditors, attorneys, bankers, and brokers that will help your hedge fund grow. Number 3, proper fund structure. Serious investors want to see a professional legal structure. That usually includes a hedge fund limited partnership, where your money goes, and a management company offering documents like a private placement memorandum and a compliance procedures. In the United States, most hedge funds will rely on exemption under the United States Securities Exchange Commission, or SEC, particularly Regulation D, for accredited investors. This structure reassures investors that the fund is being run by professionals and with regulatory guidelines. Number 4, invest in your fund. Investors want to know that the fund manager has skin in the game. This means the manager is investing their own capital alongside with their investors in the fund. It doesn't have to be millions, but the presence of personal capital signals confidence and alignment. Typical hedge fund fee structures reflect this alignment: a 2% management fee, assets under management, and a 20% performance fee or more. But many emerging managers reduce these fees to attract early investors, sometimes offering founder share classes with lower costs for initial capital providers. Number 5, a compelling story. Finally, investors want a compelling and true story. This isn't about hype, it's about credibility. Investors want to understand who you are, why you developed the strategy, and what makes your approach unique, and why now is the opportunity to invest in your fund. Many successful hedge funds raise their first capital from personal networks, former colleagues, friends and family, as well as a host of other sources. Raising the first $10 million is often about building trust as much as performance. So if you want to raise your first $10 million in your hedge fund, focus on these 5 elements: a clear investment strategy, a credible track record, proper legal structure, and alignment with investors. A compelling manager story. When those 3 pieces come together, raising capital becomes much easier. Hey, if you want to learn more about Frank Nagy Financial Services and how we can help set up your hedge fund or offshore broker-dealer, click on the links below in the description box.